I'm very excited to have Shay here because she has condensed literally my entire career you've put into like a year of your life. You know, the travel and the cooking and the lifestyle. It's so cool.
Thank you.
I love that you're this budding brand now.
I mean, I have a lot of fun with it, and I honestly, it's just passion that drives everything. You know, a lot of people are like, how do you have so much energy to do all these different things? And
because they're fun.
Because they're fun, and I love doing it. So
We're going to start with a recipe in the kitchen that is sort of really on trend because it's a pumpkin spice muffin, right? Yeah. And it's actually, it's kind of weird in that it comes not from a cookbook, but from a novel. This is Shay and her friend Michaela. This is their book, Bliss. You got to kind of explain the concept of the book, because it's really fresh. It's a unique idea.
Yes. Well, basically, it's about 3 different girls in their 20s on the journey to find their bliss. And one of the characters, who is loosely based off of Michaela, my blog partner and co-author, she likes to cook a lot. As in real life, Michaela does, and I eat, so this is going to be interesting. Yeah, so she was like, you know what, I want to put some of my recipes that I've come up with into the book as sort of my character would. And that is how we ended up putting recipes in the book.
So it's a novel, but it has elements of their real life that they've drawn on, and it's got a peppering of quotes and recipes. It's really interesting. It's a kind of a cool. All right, so I know you're the eater.
I'm the eater. So
I know Michaela's more of the chef, but show us Michaela's muffins.
All right, so Michaela gave me the directions, so let's just see if I remember. Okay, so first of all, you want to put all your dry ingredients into the bowl. So we have baking powder, baking soda. It could be switched, but let's just pretend.
White stuff.
White stuff. We have ground nutmeg that we're going to put in here.
Here, I'll whisk up for you.
Thank you.
A little allspice.
A little allspice, some ground ginger, and some cinnamon, just for that perfect fall flavor.
It smells amazing. Do you know, this is so weird? I was just asked about this. I went to an event for my friend Tony Bennett and his wife Susan. It was a fundraiser for their school program. And I'm thinking I'm going to walk down, you know, the press carpet, and people are going to ask me about paying back to the arts and paying it forward with kids in the next generation and private funding of education. All people wanted to ask me about was my feelings about the pumpkin latte.
No way.
Right. I'm like, what?
Oh my goodness.
I mean, this was the substantive conversation on the red carpet at a charity function. I don't even know what the whole pumpkin latte thing is. I drink black coffee.
I know, I do too, but I really do enjoy pumpkin. And then we're also doing maple syrup, which is a healthier sugar, so I'm going to dump that in there.
Maple syrup, 1 can of pumpkin puree, unsweetened.
Exactly.
Was this milk?
That was milk. And then we have eggs here that have already been
adding
whipped.
wet to dry.
Yes, wet to dry.
So you are a black coffee drinker as well?
I am.
All right, a purist.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Nope. But I do like a pumpkin latte every now and then, especially when it's fall.
Yeah, I do love. Autumn is my favorite season. How about you?
It is.
I love it.
It's
amazing.
No, the leaves on the East Coast. Okay, and then we're going to have applesauce here.
Okay, little applesauce to keep it moist.
Healthier version, yep. So there's no fats. There we go. Okay, this is amazing. Look at this. It's all set up. I wish I could do it.
I know, right? Isn't it great when they come out? All the little elves come out before we start cooking.
Set everything up.
Put everything in their little dishes. A little vanilla.
A little vanilla. And then we have...
moving on down. Oh, there's some already mixed together right down here.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we have the walnuts here. We're going to add in here.
I never met a nut that I didn't like. Actually, I love walnuts.
Me neither.
Every one of them.
And you can do pecans as a substitution. And cranberries if you don't like raisins. So.
And a little golden raisin.
A little golden raisin. Just pour that in there.
Beautiful.
You're doing all the hard work. I feel kind of bad.
Well, you got a really nice dress on. I cook for a living. I go home, it looks like a baby that's been eating all day. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here we go.
No worries.
So we mash it all in.
And then you use the scooper here. So
and then we're going to use a scooper.
Right.
And that's a perfect amount. Yep.
And then they're all even.
All even.
Scoop it out.
There we go.
I bet you there's some in the oven. Oh, look. No, look. Look, they're not even in the oven. They're not even in the oven.
Kitchen was set up like this all the time. I know, right? Every day, you know. Who wouldn't?
Let's have some of Michaela's muffins.
All right. Yes.
You know what? We should give her credit where credit is due. They smell amazing. You know, it's a little vulgar to watch people eat on television, but I guarantee you we're going to hoover these over the break.
Yeah.
So, where should we start? Let's start back at the book.
Okay.
you know, I heard that there was a little bit of controversy with you guys trying to decide what to put in,
yes,
how racy you could make it, because you wanted to be loyal to the young fans of Pretty Little Liars.
Right, while also being true to myself. I mean, I'm in my later 20s, and the character that I play is younger, although we do have a time jump. But I wanted it to be real for girls and my girlfriends to want to read and enjoy. I was a huge fan of Jackie Collins growing up, and you know, I always fell in love with her characters. And
so it's a fine line.
It is a very fine line, and there were certain moments where I was like, oh my gosh, this did happen, but do I put it in there? This is, you know, it was therapeutic at times, because I got to put everything out in written form without having to say, this is true, this happened, and so
a novel, it lets you take it to other places and still be cathartic at the same time.
Exactly.
So you just sort of stuck your toe in the water for Pretty Little Liars, but it's kind of cool in that the second half of your season, you jump forward 5 years.
We're aging up, because I mean, you know, in the show and in TV, you have like our 6 years are condensed into 1 year of the character's life.
Right.
So, you know, our fans are growing up, and we thought it would be nice for the 6th season to go into it a little older, so we swap our coffee for maybe martinis when we're talking. And that's fun for all of us actors who are playing it, because it's closer to our real age, you know, so I'm not having to squeeze myself into the high school table anymore. I'm finally able to, like...
You're finally able to sit up like an adult on the show as well.
Exactly.
It's really a cool concept.
Yeah, so it's fun. I mean, 6 years, it's gone by so quickly, but we're having such a blast, and we actually just wrapped a couple days ago. So now I'm on a hiatus, and I'm going to do some traveling, and then tie it back into Shaycation, and then possibly be working on the 2nd book of this, you know, just a couple things, so.
I know, but that's, you know what, that's quality of life.
Exactly.
That's what keeps you blissful. It's more than a book or this or that. I mean, the blog and the YouTube channel and all the subscribers, is that part of your vision?
Definitely. I mean, it's really about inspiring these young girls and guys to be able to do whatever it is that they want. I mean, I never knew that I was going to be an author, you know? And then, look, I just think you really have to go and follow your dreams, whatever it is, you know? And so
take adventures seriously, you know?
Take chances. Make muffins. If they burn sometimes, then oh well. You know what I mean?
I tell people all the time, if you cook for anybody, the way to anybody's anything is through their stomach.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
yes,
even if you burn it, you're going to end up dessert, people.
Exactly.
Get in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You know what? I love skydiving. Will you go with me sometime?
Oh my gosh. I'm a big fan of skydiving. Me too. I love it. I love it. Yeah, people think I'm crazy, and I'm actually terrified of heights, but there's a moment when you're there just kind of teetering over the plane.
Me too.
You're not thinking about anything else. I know you have a crazy mind like me.
No, but it's totally different. You're so right. I'm afraid of little heights, like climbing a ladder.
Right.
Freaks me out. Jumping out of a plane, I'm in.
Same.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
Come on, we should all go. Let's go. Romantic comedy, drama movies, you know, it started out with Valentine's Day, then there was New Year's Eve. Well, they're doing Mother's Day. You're Mother's Day. Who do you play?
I play opposite of Jennifer Aniston's character, and I play the you know, Jennifer.
Just hanging with Jen. She is awesome. She's so fun.
Amazing. She is amazing.
Such a cool girl.
Yeah, and I play the stepmom to her children in the movie, and my husband in it is Timothy Olyphant, who, again, not too shabby. Yeah, it's great.
He's great, too. He always goes in the kitchen and thanks everybody that works in the kitchen.
He is a wonderful, everybody was, honestly. And then Gary Marshall. I mean, like, Pretty Woman, I've watched a million times.
You're just like, pinch me.
It's crazy. I mean, for like my first, you know, big movie, this is what it was. And I was just sitting across from her doing my scenes, and every once in a while, I'm like, oh my gosh. This is so great.
Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah. It was amazing, but the script is so lovely. It's such a good, heartfelt movie that everybody's going to want to go to around Mother's Day.
Yeah, they call them chick movies. You should see the men in my living room when those things come on Netflix. Oh!
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Exactly. So, yes, that's coming out around Mother's Day, which will be lovely.
Okay, but we pinky swore we're going to go skydiving before Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I would
go after me on her YouTube channel. Yeah. Jumping out of a plane, baby. Shay's book, Bliss, is in stores now. And you guys, of course, can look forward to the new episodes of Pretty Little Liars 5 years in the future this winter on ABC Family. Yep. She's a giver. Everybody here gets a copy of Bliss plus season 5 of Pretty Little Liars. Good job, girl.
Thank you. Now you have to try.
We're going to have a muffin break. a snack. We'll be right back.